It's been a long time since Gareth Southgate. It does feel like it's been quite a while, and he's still getting a lot of mentions in the pressers and stuff like that. And comparing the two managers,
yeah, it's hard to, isn't it? Like I said to you during the break, Southgate done very good for England, but when you look at the route that he failed to win a tournament, I think another manager would have. But there's no need to give him any stick. Do you know what I mean? What he done for the country, and he brought all the fans together. Do you remember the Euros 2021? Mm-hmm. He had Tommy Kitten singing a song for him, but that's
the time Scotland won, wasn't it?
Was that the 0-0 that you won?
Yeah, that was the one. That was the one. I remember it.
But
very,
the whole country were like in love with Southgate, so definitely don't disrespect him. But he wasn't the right man in the end.
Absolutely. Join us now to get more perspective on this. Happy to say that film producer and Nottingham Forest director Nottingham Forest director. Is that your job now? Is it Jonny Owen?
No, I'm on the board there.
Oh, nice. Okay, Jonny Owen, good to have you with us. Former Watford and Burnley manager Shebahn Dyche is with us as well. Hello, Sean. How are you?
Good morning, chaps.
And Everton, don't forget.
And Everton. This is very. Didn't want to bring that up, Sean, but now you've mentioned it. How are you both doing today? You okay?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good. You've got a nice show together this weekend on talkSPORT. I mean, how are you feeling about that, Sean? Are you nervous? You've been on with Jim and Simon before.
Yeah, I don't really get nervous. I wouldn't say that. I'm chatting with my mate on the radio, so bit of chat, bit of banter, hopefully, and a couple of stories and a bit of a mixed bag, hopefully, and see how we go.
Johnny, good to have you back with us as well. You looking forward to this with Sean?
Yeah, very much so. Like Sean said, he's a great mate. I think he'd be fantastic on there. He knows the game inside out. Got a great sense of humour as well. I think people will love him. So, like I said, it's just on a chat with your mate on a Sunday afternoon. So we fancy it. Tune in. I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, looking forward to it, chaps. Sean, you'll probably get asked this question every show you do. But what do you think of England appointing a German as our manager, Thomas Tuchel?
Yeah, I mean, I think like everyone, for no other reason than liking the idea of an English manager. I think that would be the better route for the sense of just for the coaching idea. English coach, English managers going through the system and hopefully managing the country. But that being said, you want someone who can win. I thought Gareth, personally, I disagree with you. I thought he did a fantastic job overall, apart from not getting over the line, but many have failed to do that. But I think he's done a brilliant job. And I think it'll be interesting to see what Thomas can do. It's a different way of looking at things, he'll bring a different feel, a different kind of viewpoint on the culture of English football and what it stands for. So we'll have to wait and see. But inevitably, we all want to win. We all hope that we can win something. And I think that's the end product that he'll be judged on, not whether he's good, bad or indifferent. Eventually, you're judged on whether you can win, as you were mentioning about Gareth.
Yeah, lovely. Johnny, I wanted to ask you about Wales. What's their future looking like under Craig Bellamy?
Yeah, Craig Bellamy, a Welshman, Gabby. We're very happy with that.
Yes.
He's done a fantastic job since he's gone in. He's done brilliant. We've got some good young players who are coming through. I think the key with Wales, Gabby, as you know, is you've got to have players playing at the best level we can for a small country. So we rely on those boys like Brennan Johnson, Harry Wilson, David Brooks, Nico Williams had a fantastic season at Forest.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, been fantastic. So we need those top players play. We're always going to have players from the Championship in our team. That's just the nature of being a small country, as Shebahn will know. But those players raise their game around them. So we are very optimistic in football these days, unlike rugby. And we're looking forward to this qualifying tournament. We have got the backup of this playoff game that we won through the Nations League, which gives us, a sort of, I think, an opportunity to ease the pressure off us a little bit in these qualifiers, because we know we've got that as backup, which is great for us.
Yes.
So I think there's an idea that we can enjoy these qualifiers and see how they go.
Johnny, did you hear the chat the other day that apparently Welsh rugby is struggling right now because Gareth Bale was the person who all the kids wanted to be in Wales growing up, so apparently that's affected Welsh rugby. Do you believe that?
I do, actually. I've chatted to Sean about this a lot. Kids in Wales now, as I say, they don't want to be Gareth Edwards, they want to be Gareth Bale. That's the dynamic change. 2016 changed so many things. All the kids play football in Wales, and the FAW have done a fantastic job in getting great 3G pitches across the country, getting a network of coaches in there. The future of Welsh football is very, very bright on an international level. In rugby and football, some things like they got rid of the National Academy, hot house in the top 60 players. So they've struggled financially as well. And Wales have qualified in tournaments in football, which means the money's gone back into football. So I agree with that. I believe questions have been raised politically in Wales about that as well, trying to get kids to play rugby as well.
That's very interesting. Sean, how are you feeling about then this weekend? I mean, obviously, we last got to see you in the dugout with Everton. How are you looking back in that, and how are you looking forward for what's to come?
Yeah, I mean, I look back on that as strangely, and I know there's that mixed bag of people who agree and disagree, but I look back at it as a very successful couple of years because the club was in a really bad state. It's a big club that was in a poor situation. So to guide it through that and hand it over, and I said when I left in my statement, they're in good shape. A few people questioned that, but it's been proved right, because Moyes has gone in there and doing great with them, just adding a new voice, a new flavour, different details to what he wants to do, and it wasn't far away from being better than it was showing at that time. But the change was probably at the right time after me and my staff and many others, Kevin Farewell, doing a good job to sort of reorganise the club, if you like. And then on the pitch, but you always get questioned, do you play this way, that way, and all the rest of it. That's standard. But off the pitch, there was so much work done by so many. So that was good. Overall, it was good. I mean, it was a hard finish, but it was a good couple of years of good work. And then going around life at the minute, I've been enjoying stepping away from football, catching up with friends, catching up with life. I've only been to one. Well, I've been watching my lad play.
Lovely.
He's playing at Northampton, so I've really enjoyed that because I haven't had many chances. So I've seen him play 4 or 5 times, going again on tomorrow. I went to Rome to watch my daughter run the marathon. She's done amazing, her first ever marathon. Yeah, did fantastic. So proud of that, and started as a novice from literally running 1K to running a marathon. So amazing what she's done. And then just catching up with life. I don't mind a couple of beers here and there. So that's all right. Couple of curries, Johnny.
Sean, at such a young age, though, at 53, we know for a fact, I can guarantee it myself, you'll be back managing. So do you wait to see for that call to come? Would that call come before the weekend? Would you take it before you show on the weekend?
No, I'm open to ideas at this stage. I've been in it a long time, been in the Premier League for 10 years, and who knows what opens up, because the game, as you know, it's so fast now. I've had lots of offers from media as well, which I'm considering, and obviously, happy to be doing a bit with talkSPORT. And John, who's a friend of mine, as well as very knowledgeable about sport and life in general. So I get on well with that. I'm looking forward to that. You never know what comes around. Football's a strange business, as you know. It changes very quickly. The viewpoint changes quickly as well. From, you spend a bit of time out the job and you can become a better manager without managing. Because people go, oh, they need that guy in the job. So we'll wait and see. I'm open-minded at the minute, and actually, I'm just really enjoying taking a breath on things. Waking up in the morning, letting the days unfold right in front of me. Nice. Had a bit of golf yesterday. Little things, just some simple stuff. Not always amazing stuff, just simple stuff, day-to-day life that you miss out on.
Yeah, well, I'm really looking forward to listening to your show on Sunday.
Can't wait.
Jonny Owen, you're always brilliant on the radio alongside Sean Dyche. It's going to be a great show this Sunday, 12 till 2 here on talkSPORT. Jonny Owen and Sean Dyche. Have a good weekend. Thank you so much.
Thank you, lads, for coming on.
Take care.
Speak to you soon. Thank you.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.